Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yeshai, Bashim Kadesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to all the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds or Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as were the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Akali, and I'm from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp. And another devil kicks the bucket. Alright. Henry Kissinger of whatever time has died at the age of 100. And this is one of the top devils in this world. You know, the Edomites are currently ruling. As it says in Job chapter 9 and verse 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And Esau is in his blessing as it pertains to Genesis chapter 27, that he would have the fatness of the earth, the dew of heaven, and that he would rule by the sword. And this is one of their top devils. All right, this is one that is more well known, but he's still one of their top devils. All right. And when I say top devil, I'm talking about, you know, the wicked elite of Esau, Edom. You know, they have those wicked men that are the ones, the brains behind what's going on in the world today. You know, they're the ones in control, right? And, you know, it says that he lived for 100 years. He died at 100, so he lived a very full life for an Edomite. You know, he's not one of those Edomites that's a two-time loser. And when I say that, what I mean is that you have some Edomites right now, they're in their kingdom and they're suffering. You know, which goes to show you how much the Lord really does hate these Edomites, that they even suffer in their own kingdom, right? And it will be a two-time loser, because any Edomite that passes now, they're going to be reborn in the kingdom of Israel, and they're going straight into slavery, all right? As it is written in the book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, so what you've done to us, it shall be repaid unto you for all of the atrocities that you've done to the children of Israel. It says in the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 7, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of fame, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So after the rulership of the Edomites comes the rulership of the Israelites, which is going to be an everlasting kingdom, a kingdom that cannot be broken, right? And that is coming. It says it in the book of Daniel. Let's see where from Daniel to get it. It says in Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18, But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess it, and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever, right? So once it is that the Israelites come into rulership, it's going to be a permanent dominion, right? And as it says in Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44, it says, And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. Talking about the kingdom of the Israelites, headed by Yahushai, which will be here on earth, right? Because in here, when it says Esau is the end of the world, it's talking about the age period that we're in. We're currently in that literal period right now, but that period is going to come to an end soon, and then a new era it will be ushered in, right, of the Israelites, okay, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever, right? So our kingdom is going to stand forever, right? So, you know, our kingdom is coming, and if you're an Edomite, going back to the point, and you're suffering now, you're going to be suffering in our kingdom, right? Because you're going to be in slavery. So you're just a two-time loser. But this one right here, I'm sure he lived very deliciously, you know. In the book of Psalms chapter 73, talks about these men. Let me get it. Where to start here? Let's see. Let's go to verse 5 of Psalms chapter 73. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. This is talking about these Edomites. Their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than heart could wish. Right? So this is the state that these men are in. Those top Edomites. And then you have other Edomites that benefit very greatly from the way that these top Edomites have, structured the world. But these top Edomites, they're living very deliciously, and I'm sure he is. I'm confident to say that he was one of them. He has benefited from the atrocities that they have brought upon the Israelites. So he shall be punished. He will have to feel the wrath of Yahweh Shemeshai judgment. Right now, he's up in the heavens in peace, resting peacefully, resting better than you and I right now, quiet as it's kept. Like for real, he resting, but everyone rests in the heavens, and when he comes back, he will be he'll be born as a baby, and he'll have chains and shackles slapped onto him, man. Okay? And I'm saying that he's gonna come back, and that's because reincarnation is real. Alright? And these wicked elite of Esau Edom, they know that reincarnation is real. They for sure do. That's why they always pass things on to their sons, because they know that the sons are what usher in the bloodline, or rather the nation, right? This is through the sons. Where is it at? Is it 12 and 7? Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. So the dust return to the earth, which are these the carcasses, these bodies, this shell that we have right now of skin and bone and whatever else. It returns to the earth and it decays, but the spirit remains forever, and the spirit doesn't die. The spirit goes back up to the Most High, and then when it is that you go back up there, it says it in the Apocryphal. Let me get right. Right. So in 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse, 34. Therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding and form your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. For after death shall the judgment come. Right? So, you perish on the earth, the spirit returns to the Most High, then you're judged, all right, or then you receive your judgment when you're up there, and then you come back to the earth to live out that judgment. So it says, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, right? So you experience that judgment when you're living again on this earth, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. Salakio. So, yeah, man, the spirit comes back, and then you live out your judgment. So these Edomites, the spirit of the Edomites, any of them that pass right now, they back in the heavens good and fine, but when they come back to the earth, they're going to have to be facing that judgment, which is slavery under the Israelites for 1,000 years. And then after the 1,000 years, as it says in the book of Obadiah, they shall be done away with. As it says in the book of Isaiah, 14 and 21? I think it says, let's see if it's Isaiah 14 and 21. That they shall no longer, right. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world as cities. So there's going to be a time when Edomites will no longer exist. In the book of Job, it says the same thing, that there will come a time where it will be like a distant memory that these Edomites exist, right? So this man right here, he'll have to face that judgment. And for him as well, I'm sure he was fully a part of everything that's going on right now. These Edomites are getting ready to push their NWO agenda, their microchip, which is the mark of the beast, which is at the forefront of that. And I'm sure he was looking forward to seeing it come to fruition because, they put their life's work into it. They perform all of their rituals. They do all of the things on the left hand side that they need to do or they feel they need to do to usher in what they want to usher in. And he ain't get to see it. So these devils, they getting really old and they starting to fall out, which may, I'm going to speak as a man for this point, which may make them feel the need to push even quicker. Though we do know that they will, as it says in Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, that the devil knoweth that he hath but a short time, so he will be coming with great wrath, right? So more of them are falling out, and, these are the last days. It's not going to be another generation because since they know about reincarnation, they've passed it on to their sons. And so there was a time and it would be like, okay, well, they passed, but the plans will still be going. It will still be in motion because they'll teach their sons and their sons will be brought up just like them, and they'll continue on with the plans. But these are the days, these are the final days. So I believe Henry Kissinger will not be coming back in this world, but he will be coming back in the next world to come. Okay? And I'm going to get one more precept. These Edomites, I can only imagine for him, because chances are he probably most likely knows about the truth, like the truth, because these elites of Esau Edom, they know they're Edomites, they know we're the Israelites, they know that the prophets are out there in the highways and byways, which is a sign of their kingdom coming to an end. They know about everything, right? So he most likely knew that he would be going into slavery. So it must have been very terrifying for him to know that he's going to pass soon and he doesn't even get to experience what they've been working on for a long time. But it is what it is, because at the end of the day, even that plan, that agenda is going to come to naught. It says in the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. The Lord says that his hands cannot perform his enterprise. So it's going to come, it's going to hit a certain point of coming in, but it's not going to hit the full 100% because Yahushua is going to return and ruin those plans. But I want to get to verse 5 of Psalms 149. Let the saints be joyful in glory, let them sing aloud upon their beds, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. His honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord. Right? So, the kings of the heathens, starting with the Edomites, they're going to be in chains. And their nobles will with fetters of iron. They're going to be binded up, man. All right. Slavery is coming for you. Captivity is coming for you, Edomites. You have to eat of the cup. That's what it says in drink of the cup, rather. So it says in Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 20 to 21, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup shall pass through unto thee, and that's the curses that are currently upon us. You're going to have to face those curses. All right. So you devils, man, the best thing to do is live it up right now, because this is your world. Okay. With that, all praises, glory, and honor to Habashim, Shai, Bashim, Kodesh, Shalom.